I know I haven't made an episode in a while. I've been very busy lately, but I finally got the time to sit down, write, and sit here in peace and film this episode, which I'm very happy about. So today's episode is about breaking away from the Matrix because I've been thinking about this a lot lately. I felt kind of trapped in the Matrix and overworked, overstressed, and I just didn't know what to do. I felt too much pressure to gain validation from other people, and that's just not what life is supposed to be about. So this has been on my mind a lot lately, but I finally found the time to do some research, watch some videos, and kind of give myself a little break from stressing out about all these different things. And I became comfortable with myself and my life and balanced, and I'm just living in the present moment. And I'm here to discuss the Matrix and how you guys can also learn to live in the present moment right now if you are feeling a similar way. And it's not always easy. Sometimes it takes time to be able to become fully comfortable with yourself and your life, but I really hope this podcast helps and that this episode will help guide you a little bit. And obviously, I don't know all the answers, but I'm trying my best to provide you guys with the best I have currently, and I just really hope it helps. So let me look at what I wrote. So I started this off with kind of like an explanation of the feeling that the Matrix gives you when you're too intertwined within it. So I wrote, being intertwined within the Matrix is a hellish feeling. We as a society are too involved in the Matrix, and I feel as though what we fail to realize is that our purpose for being here in this realm is not to work for the economy or to become wrapped up in work. Our purpose is not to be stressed about our future and worry about almost everything. And obviously technology plays a big role in getting humans accustomed to the Matrix, but this is not only the only factor making us a slave to the Matrix. It is the societal norms that we have been taught since a baby. Think about it. When we were born, our first instinct was to be carefree. All babies feel a need to do is to communicate for their own survival in the best way that they can. Think about it. When a baby is hungry and doesn't have the words to communicate that, what do? Right, they cry. Crying is a natural instinct we were born with, allowing ourselves to communicate our emotional and physical needs, as long with other ways that we communicate our emotional and physical needs. I'm sure that this is already basic knowledge to everyone, but it is true. So why do I mention this? Because as a baby, we all knew what was needed to survive. And as we grow into a toddler, then a kid, then a teenager, a young adult, and into a senior citizen, we obviously as humans are designed to learn more about survival. Our basic needs as humans is food, air, interaction, love, confidence, water, spiritual connection, and happiness. Oh, and I forgot walking and using the bathroom, obviously. But instead of only learning our survival skills, society has taught us quote-unquote necessities that are derived from greediness. Greediness for power and money. Let's go all the way back to the nomads for a moment, shall we? The nomads were free people whose main concerns were surviving. Their professions were hunting and gathering, and they did not work no 9 to 5. They weren't greedy for power, and in fact, they didn't even know what power was. Humans created the concept of power over time, which now may be considered an enduring issue. War, taking over, taxing, these things were created out of greediness. I believe this earth was created to be a carefree land for all. A safe place to where all people are united and equal. But over time, this safe place turned into a disastrous place. Racism, terrorism, and sexism are all concepts that derived from greediness for power. The stress and hate the Matrix has to offer is something that many people do not see clearly, so I hope I explained it well enough to get my point across. But now is the time I shall tell you how you may break away from the Matrix to an extent. Obviously, there are still laws and societal rules that we have to follow, but there are things you can still do to restore your peace and awareness. So an example for number 1 is to turn that damn phone off. Trust me, I'm guilty of being on my phone for hours straight as well, and I'm not telling you to completely disregard social media whatsoever, but what I am telling you is that it is completely healthy and better for you if once a day you shut your phone off for a couple hours and focus on your and only your present reality and something you enjoy, such as paint, cook, go on a walk, anything technology free that will just make you happy. Maybe get some work done as well. That is always good. Trust me, it is always good. Because me, I'm a big procrastinator and I do not tend to get work done a lot. But I'm trying, and trying your best is the best you can do. Take this time to connect with yourself and don't focus on what others are doing. Just take this time to connect with you. Personally, I do not have a problem with I messed up. Personally, I do have a problem with overusing technology, but starting today, I'm using this technique and it already feels great for me. Go out and explore nature as well. You never know where nature can take you, and you may find new things in areas such as hideouts, and you may find cool plants and other stuff. We, in fact, are a creation of nature, so why not go explore new areas or old areas, whichever you prefer. Take the time to notice new aspects of the environment you are in that you normally wouldn't notice. Hug some trees. I know it sounds weird, but honestly, it does feel pretty amazing. I mean, I do believe that trees carry a grounding energy, and when we hug trees, I feel like we absorb that energy from the tree, and then we become instantly grounded, and we start to notice more things around us because we are grounded. And as well as walking barefoot on the ground also grounds you. As it is kind of obvious, we're barefoot on the ground, so it's kind of made to ground you. So you may find new things as well when you're in nature. Like, I've found like train stations that were hidden, not train stations, but like train tracks that were hidden in different areas and pits and everything. So it is pretty interesting. And what you can also do is meditation, yoga, and breath work. those things are great to balance yourself and check in on your body. When you're doing meditation and yoga, you're supposed to focus on different parts of the body and kind of check in with them, and then focus on your soul and your breathing. So you're just kind of connecting all of your body into one that you can acknowledge at once. So this is great for connecting your spirit, body, and mind. And honestly, it is expanding your consciousness, and you get to know yourself. And that is pretty important, because at the end of the day, when you die, all you are going to have is yourself. Because people will leave, people come and go, and not everyone's always going to leave, but it's a possibility, and you're just going to have yourself in the end. So might as well take the time to get to know yourself and love yourself. And lastly, make sure to spend and cherish time with your family and friends, as interaction is a need for survival. Forming interpersonal relationships helps one to see the beauty within others and expand your consciousness to new ideas, lessons, and experiences. This can be like going to a cafe with a friend, or just going to see your grandparents. Spending quality time with the people you love is very important, and creating interpersonal relationships will help you expand your consciousness and learn new things, which I believe is our purpose for being on this earth, to learn new things and expand our consciousness. So that's something to think about, and I hope all of you are doing well and are enjoying your day, whatever time it is. So I encourage you to take this moment to sit, relax, and try not to think too much. So yeah, thank you so much for listening, and I hope to be back soon with a new topic. And yes, have a great day. Peace and love to you all and your families. Bye-bye.